It was a rainy evening in New York City. The streets glistened under the yellow streetlights as cars splashed through puddles. Inside a cozy bookstore café, Emma sat with a cup of hot chocolate, her favorite escape from the chaos outside. She was in her mid-20s, wearing a soft beige sweater and jeans, her hair tied in a loose bun with a few strands falling gently on her face. As she flipped through the pages of her book, a tall man in his late 20s entered the café, shaking off the rain from his jacket. His name was Ryan. His sharp yet kind features caught Emma's attention for just a second before she buried herself back into her book. But fate had plans. The café was crowded, and the only empty seat left was across from Emma. Ryan smiled politely, "Mind if I sit here?" Emma hesitated for a moment but nodded with a small smile. As he sat down, their eyes met briefly, and for some reason, time slowed. They didn't speak much, just the occasional small talk about the weather, but the silence felt comfortable, almost like they had known each other forever. By the time Ryan left, he simply said, "Maybe I'll see you around." Emma didn't reply, but deep down, she hoped he would come back. Over the next few weeks, Ryan started visiting the café more often. Sometimes with a book, sometimes just to talk. Emma found herself laughing more than she had in years. Ryan was charming, not in a practiced way, but with genuine warmth that made people feel at ease. One day, as they walked together through Central Park, the autumn leaves falling around them, Emma finally shared her passion for art. Ryan listened intently, his eyes soft with admiration. He confessed he was a struggling writer, trying to find inspiration for his first novel. The city felt different when they were together, brighter, warmer. They explored art galleries, watched sunsets from Brooklyn Bridge, and shared dreams under the night sky. Neither had said the word love, but it was in the way Ryan held the door for her, in the way Emma saved him the last bite of her favorite dessert. For the first time in a long while, Emma felt alive. Winter arrived with its biting cold, and the café now smelled of cinnamon and coffee beans. One evening, Ryan walked in, his hands trembling, not from the cold, but from the weight of what he was about to say. As Emma looked up from her book, Ryan sat across from her just like the first day. "Emma," he said softly, "I don't know how to write the perfect love story, but I think I want to write it with you." Emma's heart pounded. She saw the sincerity in his eyes, the nervous smile on his face. For a moment, she said nothing, then reached across the table, holding his hand. "Maybe," she whispered, "we can write it together." Outside, the snow began to fall. Soft, silent, and full of promise. Message: love doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it walks in quietly on a rainy evening, sits across the table, and slowly changes your life forever. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Text to Heart for more inspiring and emotional stories.